Hello children, welcome to your math class. So children, today we are going to study what is Roman numerals, and at the end of this class you will be able to know what is Roman numeral, how Roman numerals were invented, and how you can write Roman numerals using the alphabet I, V and X, and what are the rules to write the Roman numerals. So let us start today's class. So children, first I will tell you a story about two friends, that was Rohan and Soham. Rohan and Sohan were two friends and they used to play with the marbles at the end of the school. After their school they played with the marbles. So what happened when they played with the marbles, then they used to exchange the marbles among themselves. But what happened when they exchanged marbles between themselves, then sometimes Rohan got more marbles and sometimes Sohan got more marbles. So this leads to quarrel between the two friends. They started fighting every day. So this was a big problem for them. So they went to their elder brother whose name was Mohan. He asked to Mohan that what is the solution of this problem? Well, Mohan has given them the very simple solution, which you might also thinking about it, that why didn't they count the marbles? 10 marbles taken, 10 marbles given. If they count the marble, then there will be no quarrel between the two friends. There will be no fighting between the two friends. So children, you have seen that the counting is very important. Without counting, you cannot do any work. Even in simple task requires counting. So counting is not only important in modern time but also in the ancient time. In ancient time, people did not do any scientific calculation, but what happened when they hunt the animals, then they need to count them. When they hunt animals from one place, then they shift to another place in search of animals. If one of them found animals in one place, he need to inform his group of people, group member, he need to inform them. So what did he inform? That he has seen many animals. He has seen many animals. When his group member wanted to know how many animals, then he didn't have any definite answer about how many animals because he didn't know the counting. So this problem was a very big problem because he cannot answer about how many. He only knows many, but how many he didn't know. So they invented a lots of method for the counting. One of them was counting on the fingers. So they started counting on the fingers, but again there is a problem because there is only 10 fingers. What about for the larger number? Well, they invented another method and they started counting on the rocks. They started making the symbols on the rocks. See, for 4 animals they make 4 lines and different symbols. So children, different civilization came and they invented their own symbols, the symbols which represent the numbers. For example, for 1 they had a symbol, for 10 they had another symbol. So like this way they invented the symbol. As you can see, many symbols are here. So these symbols represent the numbers. Among them was the Roman civilization. Roman civilization was a very big civilization. They acquired a number system which is called Roman number system. Well, what number system we acquire? We acquire a number system called Hindu-Arabic number system, in which we use digits from 0, 1, 2, 3, from 0 to 9. In Hindu-Arabic system, we have 10 digits, that is starting from 0 to 9, and the combination of these digits mean if you have to write 11, then we will use double 1. If we have to write 21, then we will use 2 and 1. It means that we have set of 10 digits and the combination of these digits. Same way, Roman also have the sets of their symbols. The first three symbols are I, V and X. I, V and X. And the Romans combined their symbols to make their numbers. Means they combine these three symbols to make the numbers till digit 39. Okay, you can write the combination of these symbols till 39 only. So how can we write? See, we have the digits 0 to 9, and how we can write Roman numerals from 0 to 9? Well children, there is no symbol for 0. For 0 we have no symbol, so, and for 1 I, for 2 we have double I, for 3 triple I, and what is for 4? So children, now you were thinking about that for 4 we can write 4i. So this is wrong, because there is a rule of writing the Roman numerals, that is, we cannot write, while writing a Roman numbers, never use any symbol more than 3 times. Means we cannot repeat any symbol more than 3 times. So what, as you can see, I means 4 times I is 4, that is wrong. So how can we write the Roman numerals? Well, let's see. Now there we have started a second rule. There is a second rule for writing the Roman numeral. What is that? That what is 4? 4 is 1 less than 5. 4 is 1 less than 5. So what is for 5? 5 is for V, and 1 is for I. So if we use I on the left side of V, so we will get the Roman numeral 4. So there is a second rule, that is, when smaller numerals are on the left hand side of bigger one, subtract them. For example, there is a bigger numeral, that is 5V, and a smaller numeral, that is 1I. So if we placed it, if I is placed on the left side of the bigger numeral, that is V, so we have to subtract that. हमें उसको subtract करना होगा. Now we have got the numeral, that is 4. So for 5 we have alphabet V, and for 4 I and V. Okay, so children, for 5 there is a numeral V, and for 4 we can write V and I, because there is a again there is a second rule. Again I am repeating that if you have to write the Roman numeral, put the smaller numeral on the left side of the bigger numeral to make the smaller number. Okay. Now for 6, what is 6? 6 is 1 more than 5. 6 is 1 more than 5. So first write 5 and then 6. 1. 1 is for I. So it is 6. For 7, V is for 5. And what is 7? 7 is 2 more than 5. 2 more than 5. So for 2 you have to add 2, that is 1 plus 1. For 1 we have I. And for now 5 plus 1 6 plus 1 7. For 8 V. So this is called 8, means V plus 3. V plus 3 means 5 plus 3. 5 for V, and for 3 we have to add 3i. 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3i. So V plus 3i is 8. So children, you have seen we can combine alphabet V and I to make numerals from 1 to 8. But what about 9? As I have told you about the rule number second, that rule number 1, that we cannot repeat any numerals more than 3 times. So if we write 9, for 9 what we can write? V, I, that is 8. 1 more I, that is 9. But according to rule number 1, we cannot repeat alphabet I 4 times. Okay, we cannot repeat more than 3 times. So how can we write 9? Well, there is another rule. What? Rule number 3, that when smaller numerals are on the right hand side of bigger one, add them. For if suppose what about 10? We can write 10 as x and we have to write 9. So on the left side write I, that is 9, because 9 is 1 less than 10. So same way we can write the alphabet. We can write 9. First of all, for 10 we have to write x, and for 9 we have to write x, and on the left side we have to write I. So that is for 9 and 10. Now children, some more example. As I have told you, with the combination of these 3 numerals, that is I, V and X, they write the numerals till 39. For example, I am taking the number 25. So this is 25, not 25. Don't consider it as 25, because most of the students make mistake and they write it as 2 and 5. So they write 2, that is double I, and for 5 V. That is wrong, because 2 is on the tens place, that is 2 tens, that is 2 tens. So what is 25? Well, 25 is 20 plus 5. 25 is 20 plus 5. So for 20 we can write double x. Why? Because 20 is 10 plus 10. 10 plus 10. So they can write x plus v. That is x and v. This is 25. X means 10. X 10, that is 20, and 5 for v, 25. Now another example, 34. How can we write 34? For 34, again 3 is on the tens place, so it is not 3, it is 3 tens. So 30 means 10 plus 10 plus 10, and 10 is x, so we can write x for 10, again 10 and 3 times 10, that is 30, and for 4 we have I and V, so write I and V. This is called 34. So children, using these 3 symbols we can write the numerals, that is Roman numerals, that is from 1 to 39. As you can see on the screen, these are the numerals from 1 to 39. But children, what about 40? Can you write 40 x 4 times x? No, that is wrong, because we cannot repeat any symbol more than 3 times. So we cannot write 40. That's why I have told you earlier that using alphabet, using numerals I, V and X, we can write the Roman numeral from 1 to 39 only. So children, that's all for today's class. Thank you for watching the video. Kindly like and subscribe the Dalimss Sunbeam channel.